Good morning, and welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here, let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but they're available anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. The workouts are all categorized into playlists. Right now we are on the January 2026 playlist. The workouts will be labeled just like they are on Facebook. So today's workout on my YouTube channel will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live, Strength and Stretch Thursday, and it will have the date 1/15/26. So I hope you check those out. If you do, go ahead and do me a favor and hit that subscribe button when you're over there. So what else is going on? Today is our day 11 of our 10 Days to a Healthier You challenge. So every day for the last 10 days I've been putting out a little challenge, just a health challenge, mostly nutrition related because I am a dietitian, but a few that aren't nutrition related. But yesterday's challenge was to think about what you're doing on day 11. So here I am to ask you what's your plan for day 11. What are you doing for the rest of the month, or what are you doing for the rest of the week, or what are you doing to try to keep your health journey moving forward? So I hope you enjoyed that series. I'm thinking about putting more tips like that out. If you like them, let me know. I'd love to have your feedback. There's Laura and Tim. And with that, I think I will go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, we're going to go ahead and stretch it up overhead. And let's take it across the body. And down toward the ground. And let's take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and just taking it side to side. My legs are a little sore from yesterday. One of the things that I've added in this new year is just more consistent walking as well. Back when we had our dog Callie, I never missed a day of walking because I had to walk her, and I thought when we lost her, oh, I'll keep walking. And I just kind of got out of the habit of doing it because I didn't have to. So I really just decided I got to get back to that because it made me feel good. So I'm back outside. I've been out every day since the 2nd. So it's felt good to do a little bit more walking, see the neighborhood, see some neighbors. So lots of good things there. It's amazing how quick you can get out of a habit. All right, and we're going to bring those legs in, hands just above the knees. Bend the knees, arch the back, head is at neutral. Straighten the knees, round the back, chin to chest. Press it and round it. across the body. And take the other arm across the body. And we're going to take the elbow back, tuck the rear, squeeze the abs, don't let the back arch out as you pull that elbow back. And to the other side. Very good. And take those arms to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm behind the head, trying to touch those hands together. And to the other side. And we're going to take our hands behind our back, clasp our fingers together, or if you're like me, using a little bar here, pressing those hands down toward the ground, really opening up the space between the shoulders and the ears before taking right ear to right shoulder. And back to center. And left ear to left shoulder. There's Sheridan and JJ. Good morning. And back to center, squeezing those shoulder blades together, bringing the chest forward as the arms come up. And bring those arms down. Take the arms down as far as you can with straight legs. And we're going to go ahead and take one leg back. Bring the hands to the inside of the shoe. Sink the hips down. And take the hand that's furthest from the shoe and bring it up. And down. And hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. And bring that leg in. Step the other foot out. Hands to the inside of the shoe. Sink the hips down. And hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. And as closest to the shoe comes up. And down. And we're going to bring that leg in, roll it up. And we're going to take it onto the wall. There's Amber. Good morning, Amber. One leg forward, one leg back. That back leg is straight. Back heel is pressed into the ground. Most of the weight on the back heel. bending the back leg, taking the weight to the toe, but leaving the heel flat on the ground, putting the weight to the toe, taking the stretch into the lower part of the calf. And switching to the other side. Weight into the back heel, back leg is straight. Stretches in the upper part of the calf. Now bending that back leg, putting the weight into the toe. One hand is on the wall, one arm up in the air, crossing that outside leg over the other leg and arcing the arm toward the wall. And release. Taking it to the other side, same thing. You guys ready to get started? We're going to start with a jack squat. A little rev right at the beginning. So we'll just take one arm down and we're going to do a jumping jack with the leg and then switch arms. If you don't want to jump, well, thanks for the love. That must be my brother on. There he is. Good morning, Tad. Thanks for the love, bro. All right, if you don't want to jump, you can take one arm down at a time. If you're jumping, your legs are going to do just like a jumping jack. Here we go. Very good. And we're going to take it into a Statue of Liberty. All right. I have my weight in my right hand. I'm going to stand on my left leg, take that weight forward, and if you need a balance check, you can leave that toe on the ground and then stand it up. If you can, you want to, I'm going to go down and weight just a little bit. If you can, you want to try to float that non-supporting leg. Float the non-supporting leg. So, but if you need a balance check, you can always have this toe on the ground, lift it just a little bit, and then try to keep it off the ground as much as you can. All right, here we go. Ready? Taking it down and up. Last one, taking it right to the other side, down and up. Little balance issue. Taking it into a reverse fly. We're going to go down in front. Back is straight. I'm going to keep my back down and only bring the arms up. Last one, and finishing off with a washing machine. So one weight, feet are shoulder width apart. Without moving the legs, I'm going to move the torso side to side. Last one, going right back to the beginning with those jack squats. I'm a little tired. On my hands. Here we go. Ready? Last one, into the Statue of Liberty. Ready? And taking it down and up. Last one, and going to the other side. Very good. Reverse flies are next. Taking it down in front and left. Last one. Going into those washing machines. Ready? And side to side. Knees stay still. that, we're going into our last set, going into those jack squats. Ready? And down. One. Whew. And we're going into the Statue of Liberty. Last set was better on my balance. Not perfect, but better. Let's see what this one does. Ready? And taking it down and up. One. So far, so good. And to the other side. Last one. Reverse flies are next. Down in front. Lift. One, and finishing off with the washing machines. Feet are shoulder width apart, knees are slightly bent, side to side. Last one, and just like that, round one is in the books. Oh, high five, high five. All right, you guys ready to do our second round, second and final round? We're going to start with a Spider-Man. So in plank, this is your resting position. Pull that belly button into your backbone. Nice straight body. Get tired, just hold this position. Bring one knee to the outside of the elbow and switch. Last one, taking it down onto the belly, arms out in front, back extension. We're gonna lift the arms and legs off the ground, squeeze the rear, squeeze the low back, bring it right back down to the mat, and do it again. Ready? And lift, down, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the rear, squeeze the low back, keep it going. Last one, taking it right to our side. Side bridges are next, so elbow and heels in a straight line. Then if you need to bring the knee up or one knee up, you can. That'll shorten your radius a little bit. So I'll show you this modified version first, is to press through that forearm and the side of the leg, lift the body up and down. The full version will be in this straight body position. Don't use this arm to push. You'll just put the exercise in the shoulder. Ready? Lift, lift, lift. Last one. And taking it to the other side. Ready? Lift. Last one. And taking it on to our back, one leg up in the air, let's go flat leg today. So we'll go flat foot on the ground, one leg up in the air, push through that foot, squeeze the rear as you come up and down, push and down. More, and switching legs, ready, lift and down. Very good. And starting right back at the beginning, plank, Spider-Man. Ready? And crunch it. One, and down to the ground. Ready? And lift, lift. One, taking it to the side. I'm winded. All right, here we go. Get lined up here and lift. gonna take it to the other side and up. Last one, and onto our back. 1 foot flat on the ground, other up in the air. Push through that foot, squeeze the rear as you come up. Relax as you go down. Last one, to the other side. Last one, and just like that, we are on our last strength set of the day. Deep breaths, starting with those spider ants. Ready? Last one, and taking it down to the ground. Ready? And lift, lift, squeeze, squeeze. Last one, and taking it to the side. Ready? Lift all the way down. And to the other side. And up, down, all the way down. Last one, and let's go ahead and take it onto our back. 1 foot flat on the ground, 1 leg up in the air, and squeeze the rear, push through the foot, and down. Last one, to the other side, up and down. Last one, and we are are done. That brings us to the end of the strength portion of this workout. We're going to take a few minutes here and do some good stretching. I invite you to take your shoes and socks off if you want to. And we're going to put those feet flat. Move down here just a little bit. Put those feet flat on the ground, hands behind the head. Pull the chin to chest, and at the same time, let the head rest in your hands, giving just a little resistance. And release. And we're going to do that same thing, but bring the chin to one side. Release, and bring the chin to the other side. And release. We're going to straighten that left leg, bring the right knee, bend the right knee, and then take that knee to the inside of the body, keeping the right shoulder on the ground. If you want, you can use your left hand to put a little pressure on that bent knee. And bring that knee back, switching sides, same thing. Shoulder stays on the ground. Feet flat on the ground, both feet. Take one leg, cross it over the other leg. That's a figure four. We're going to use the bottom leg to pull that top leg toward the chest, and then grab the outside of the knee, the outside of the top knee, and pull that knee toward your opposite shoulder. Take the hand that's on the outside of the knee, put it on the inside of the knee, and press that knee out while you continue to pull that whole top leg toward the chest. And release. And we're going to do that same thing to the other side. Pulling the knee in. And pushing the knee out. And release. My legs are sore from yesterday. All right, we're going to put those hands behind the back. Point the fingertips out. Feet flat on the ground. Sitting up tall. Pulling those shoulder blades together. Bridge it up. Look back. And down. Go side to side. Some Z-sits. Very good. And taking it onto the belly, pulling one heel to the rear, quad stretch. And to the other side. And release up to hands and knees. Just point those fingertips back toward the knees, tops of the feet are pressed into the ground. And turn one hand, palm up. Put the whole back of the hand flat on the ground. Try to keep that palm up hand and the palm down hand straight. Keep the arms straight. And we're gonna rotate, not much weight on that palm up hand. Just gonna rotate the fingers into different directions, stretching that wrist, stretching that forearm, and then switching sides. Try to get the whole back of the hand flat on the ground. And we're going to take it back into child pose. Sitting back on the backs of the legs, or if you're like me, using a foam roller or some sort of block, towel, something to sit back on if it's hard for you to get all the way back on the backs of the legs. Taking one arm, threading it under the other arm, ear toward the ground, thread the needle. And taking it to the other side. Take it into down dog, so we're going to go toes on the ground and butt up in the air, trying to put those feet flat on the ground, press the heels into the ground, head right in between your arms. One leg comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, looking under the armpit. Arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. Back into down dog. Other leg comes up, bend it, rotate, same thing. Into down dog. On ankles and knees. One leg comes forward. You're going to bring those arms up and back. Top of the foot is still pressed into the ground. Tuck the hip under. Push that back hip forward. Keep a straight spine. Pushing the hip forward. Take it to the other side. Same thing. Spine is long, hip is pressing forward. Taking it into butterfly, using our elbows to press those knees down toward the ground. And releasing elbows from the knees with the straight spine, taking that chin toward the toes. Breathe. And release. Straddle stretch. One arm comes across the body. We're going to take that shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips toward the toes. And to the other side. And down to center. Keep that back straight, spine long, chest down toward the thigh, straight back. And to the other side. And down to center. And release. One leg comes in, trying to press that bent knee down toward the ground as you take the chest toward the thigh, long spine. And to the other side. Release. Let's crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. And let's see if you can stand up without using your hands. I've gotten better at that over the years. All right, we're gonna stretch up tall, forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. Ah, it's so much better than the beginning of the workout. And bend the knees, roll it up, take a deep breath in, blow it out. And that is going to do it for our daily dose of fitness. One of the other things that I've been doing since doing the 10-day challenge is that box breathing. I've been really trying to do that every day, and I love it. Anything else? I think that's it. We made it. We're almost through the week. I got one more workout for you, but I have a card that says, I understand that there is no such thing as waiting for the right time, and that my power and actions right now are what lead me to the manifestations of my desires. Ah, man, if we waited for the right time for anything, we wouldn't get anything done. So sometimes you just gotta go. All right, you guys, that is it for today. I hope to see you back here for our Friday finish tomorrow. If not, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.